Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank Weaver today, and today we're doing, well, boys and girls, I'm glad you asked, because today we're taking a look at the upcoming all-singing, all-dancing, new Chinese factory rocket boosting heavy tanks. That's right, and they are coming out, and as you can see, we already got some information about these vehicles and stuff. So, yeah, we're going to be taking a look at this in a little bit of depth and detail. Either they're going to be coming out soon or maybe next season. No, I feel like they're going to be coming out soon. So if you're going to be ready with your Tier 6 Chinese meme tank to unlock the Tier 7. And I will be telling you guys how much XP you're probably going to need to unlock the vehicle. So let's get right into it. And also, guys, if you guys want to check this out without my commentary, I'll leave a link down below so that way you guys can go ahead and check this all out. So, yeah, of course, there's a video about this. Of course, we'll be getting the Tier 7, the BZ58, the Tier 8 BZ166, Tier 9 BZ68, 58, and 68. Tier 10 is BZ75. So, yeah, and of course, branching off from the Tier 6 Type 58, this line features four vehicles designs for mid to close range combat. All of the tanks have low, um, what is that called? Silhouettes. I'm probably butchering that name so badly. Strongholds and turrets and high caliber guns, but most important, they all feature the new rocket boost mechanic. So yeah, rocket boosters are here. We already know about that with the Tier 8 premium within the season, but we're going to be taking a look at each of these tanks in somewhat detail here. So the first one is the BZ58 Chinese Tier 7 heavy tank, and XP research cost is 140,900 XP, so it is way different than the World Tanks PC version. Usually it would cost you around about 56, 59,000. So it is going to cost you a little bit more. So start grinding your Type 58 out and get yourself prepared. But the research purchase cost is going to cost you 1,500,000 credits. And of course, it leads up from the Type 58, so make sure you get the 140,900 XP on your Tier 6 Type 58. And also, of course, it branches into the Tier 8, which is the BZ166. So let's look at this vehicle. Pretty alright. I mean, I'm not sure how this armor is going to be holding up, but okay, okay. So it looks like the turn armor here is going to be pretty much strong. And also keep note that this is when it's fully upgrade. This is not when it's stock. So this is going to be probably 100 caliber gun, unless Wargaming gave it a different gun, which this is World Tanks console. But stock, you'll be carrying, I believe, I could be wrong, a 76 caliber gun or something like that. So yeah, but yeah, the armor doesn't look that bad. I mean, if you're using that gun depression, you're probably gonna be having pretty good upper plate armor. In turn, it's probably gonna be somewhat good. And it doesn't look like the Capoa is gonna be too large, but yeah, I mean, if it starts turning, it's turning. It looks like it's going to get hit hard. And because this is a tier 7, it is going to see tier 9. So yeah. So the BZ58 fully upgraded variation. So core space up to tier 9, like we said. Hit points is 1,250. Engine power is 700. Power to weight ratio is 13.58. Speed limit is 30 miles per hour. Reverse is 12 miles per hour. So pretty slow in reverse. Um, and I bet it's going to be going a little bit faster than this if you include the rockets. Hull traverse speed is 26. Turn traverse speed is 28. Gun depression is 10. Gun elevation is 20. Pen is 195 to 240 and 50. Damage is 320 for your standard and premium rounds, and 400 for your HV. Aim time is 2.7 seconds. Accuracy is 0.42. Rate of fire is 4.8 rounds per minute, which again, like I said, it has a 100 caliber gun. So yeah. Reload time is 12.5. Damage per minute is 1,536. Max ammunition is 36. We get AP, APCR, heat. And of course, V range is 350, signal range is 600. You get about 3 rocket boost. Rocket boost cooldown is 4 seconds, and the rocket boost duration is 10 seconds. So that is something you might have to keep a note about. But yeah, that is the BZ-58. Let's go look at the Tier 8 victory of the Chinese new heavy tanks. Of course, Chinese Tier 8 heavy, you're going to need 187,100 XP to unlock this, but you're going to need about 2,650,000 silver. And of course, it goes off from the BZ-58 and leads into the BZ-68. And this thing looks beautiful. Look at that armor with that sloping and stuff. This turret looks like it's going to be pretty good too. And the Cabal looks like it's going to be a little bit of a big a weak spot. Though doesn't get the same thing what the original BZ 166 gets, I think it's called, right? Yeah, no, it's 176. The tier 8 premium Chinese heavy tank. I think they all get that mechanic where their forehead does go up. I'm not sure. Actually, no, this one don't get. So the tier 7 doesn't get that. Where the forehead does go up. And by telling about this guy, he doesn't get it either. But that turn armor looks like it's going to be pretty good. But the side, not so good. That Capoa, yep, it's going to be a weak spot. So that looks like something you're going to want to be aiming for. And it looks like we get a little red strip here as well. And side armor, probably not the best. Upper plate armor, it's probably going to be good against maybe some of equal tiered vehicles and lower tier vehicles, but once you get into those tier 9s and tier 10 matchups, of course, it's probably not going to really differ. Lower plate looks like it's definitely going to be a weak spot. Altogether, I gotta say, it looks pretty good, in my own opinion. So the BZ-166 fully upgrade. So of course it plays up to tier 10 because it's a tier 8 vehicle. It gets a 1,500 hit points. Engine power is 770. Power to weight ratio is 14.53. Speed limit is 30. Reverse speed is 13, so very slow in reverse again. And you're probably thinking, well, we could use rockets. Well, actually, the rockets don't work that way. The rockets only works if you're going forward. So in reverse, yeah, you're stuck at 13 unless you use something to help you go in reverse. Car traverse speed is 28. Turn traverse speed is 24. Gun depression is 10. It's Chinese, so we expect, but that's actually pretty good, to be honest. For most vehicles. Elevation is 20. Penetration for your standard rounds is 221. And for your premium rounds is 230 and 61 for your AG. Damage is 420 for both your standard and premium rounds, and 550 for, well, your AG. Aim time is 3 seconds. Accuracy is 0.44. Rate of fire is 3.87 rounds per minute. Reload time is 15.5. Damage per minute is 1,625. Max ammunition capability is 45 rounds. Of course, you get AP, heat, and HE. View range is 350. Signal range is 750. And your boost, you get about 4 boost. Cooldown for your boost is 4 seconds, and duration is 10 seconds. Okay. So that is the BZ 166. Okay. Not bad. Not sure what kind of gun this thing gets for your upgrade or even stock. But yeah, that's nice. Next is the tier 9, and the tier 9, this looks so freaking monstrous with that gun. Uh, so yeah, the tier 9 Chinese, of course, tier 9 heavy tank. You are going to need 252,000 XP to unlock this vehicle, and about 3,700,000 credits. And of course, the able to get this vehicle, you're going to need to play the BZ 166, and this leads into the tier 10 BZ 75. So yeah, but it looks beautiful on the side here. This is, of course, probably going to be space armor like normal. Again, it just looks pretty cool, menacing. Probably using that full, probably 10 degrees gun depression if it gets that. It's probably gonna be a monster in the battlefield. Yeah, okay, yeah. The turret looks like it's going to be a monster on the battlefield if it's using that full gun depression. The upper plate could be somewhat great too if you're using that full gun depression and you're showing a little bit of your upper plate. The lower plate might not be, and it does have a little tiny composer, so a little weak spot if you're accurate enough to hit that. So yeah. But fully upgraded BZ 60 of course plays up to tier 10 because it's a tier 9, so yeah. Hit points 1,900, engine power is 770, Partial rate ratio is 12.83. Speed limit is 30 miles per hour. Reverse speed is 14. Hull traverse speed is 28. Turn traverse speed is 24. Gun depression is 8, so it goes down, so it doesn't get that um, full 10 degrees like the previous tanks get. Okay. Gun elevation is 20. Its penetration is 248 for standard AP and 315 for your premium rounds and 65 for your AG. Damage is 530 for both your standard and premium rounds and 660 for your AG. Aim time is 3 seconds. Accuracy is 0.42. Rounds per minute is 3.87 rounds per minute. Reload time is 15.5. Damage per minute is 2,051. Max ammunition you can carry is up to 30 rounds. AP, heat, and HE. View. What did my okay? My mouse went down there for some reason. View range is 380. Signal range is 750. And your rocket boost use is 5 of them, so you get 5 this time. And cooldown is 4, and duration is 10. So those two are always going to stay the same. I think the tier 10 gets a little bit more. But that is the tier 9 Chinese Tech-3 rocket tank. Next is the BZ-75, the tier 10 Chinese heavy tank. Of course, this thing is, of course, Chinese is tier 10. I mean, nothing else to say about that because there is no other tier above it. So, yeah, heavy tank, you need 368,000 and 300 XP to unlock this vehicle. And you're going to need 6,100,000 credits to earn it. And of course, it gets unlocked by playing the BZ 68. And of course, it's the end of the tech tree. So yeah, there you go. You you're going to have the top tier vehicle. And I think this one does well. Actually, yeah, right here it's going to be a weak spot. We're probably going to see in the armor model here, but yeah, this thing looks beautiful, and you could tell it has the pike nose, so somewhat way it looks like it might able play similar towards something like an IS-7 or something like that. So yeah, it has really good armor like this. So I'm guessing if you turn it, like let's say we're aiming this way and we're aiming straight on, we're probably able to pin this pretty reliably. Unless if Wargame decides to do change that, but it looks like this bit right here is gonna be pretty well armored. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty strong in the battlefield. And again, these two little cupolas are going to be weak spots. So yeah, decent sized targets. And this spot looks like it's actually going to be pretty well armored. Side of it, not the best armored probably, but I guess we're just going to find out how good it's going to be on the battlefield. But let's go ahead and go see its fully upgradable state, which as far as I know, this vehicle won't have any upgrades. So, yeah, of the box, you're just going to be fully upgraded. But of course, it plays up to tier 10. Of course, it does because it is a tier 10 vehicle. It gets about 2,500 hit points. Engine power is 800. Power rate ratio is 12.66. Speed limit is 30 miles per hour. And reverse speed is 15, which all these vehicles look like they are going to be going slow in reverse. So, yeah. Hull traverse speed is 30. Turn traverse speed is 24. Gun depression is 8, so it gets 8 degrees of gun depression. So that means, yeah, this thing is definitely not going to have a great gun depression. But hey, it is what it is, I guess. Penetration is about 258 with premium rounds and 319 with a. Wait, I'm sorry. What I mean is 258 with your standard rounds and 319 with your premium rounds. Sorry for that, guys. 90 for HE, 650 for both your premium and standard AP rounds, and 840 for your AG. Aim time is 2.9 seconds. Accuracy is 0.42. Rate of fire is 3.33 rounds per minute. Reload time is 18 seconds. Damage per minute is 2,165. Max ammunition compatibility is 30 rounds. And of course, you get AP, heat, and AG. View range is 390, and signal range is 750. This time you get 6 uses of your rocket boost. And again, 4 second cooldown and a 10-second duration. So again, it's the same thing with all these vehicles with the cooldown and duration, but as you can see, each one gets more and more. As for hang on, what how many does the tier 8 premium get? I'm not sure if the game is going to tell me or not. Wait, maybe wait, does it tell me? Hang on, boys and girls. Yes. Okay. So the tier 8 premium gets about four. Yes, about four of them. I had to look again. So it gets four of them with the same cooldown 4 seconds and duration 10 seconds. So let's see. Does the tech feature 7? What? How many does it get? So the tech feature 7 gets about, which is tier 7, so it's one tier lower, but it gets about three of them. And of course, the same thing with those two. Where's the tier 8? Well, here's the tier 8. Let's see about tier 8. How many does it get? So this one gets 4, just like the tier 8 premium does. So they both get tier 4 uses out of the rocket boost. And the tier 9 gets about 5. So it gets about one more. And of course, the tier 10 here gets about 6, so it gets one more. But they all have 4 seconds and 10 seconds. 4 seconds for cooldown and 10 seconds for the duration. But yeah, that is the new upcoming Chinese um, heavy tanks. When are they going to be coming out? Well, I could be wrong, but by telling by this video, which I didn't play, um, they could be actually right here. And read it on to learn more about each of these new vehicles available in the game starting February 25th. So they will be coming out during 25th, sometime in February 25th. So let's see, how long do we have to wait and how much XP? So this is already February. So we gotta wait about 3 more days though, guys. Um, the census is saying about February 25th. That's when they're going to be coming out. So, yeah, that means you better have the amount of XP on your, well, tier 6 Chinese meme tank to start getting these vehicles right off the bat. But if you don't, you can still grind for it if you want to get these new tanks and see the new mechanics. I know I'm going to be playing up them, grind my way through them, gain some new Chinese tier 10 heavy tank, and I can't wait to get this thing and can't wait to see them in the battlefield. I'd like to know what you guys think. Do you think these things are going to be nice in the battlefield? Do you think they're going to be overpowered? Or do you think they're going to be, you know, a good a good class of vehicle to play with, but not too overpowered and not too strong here on console because you know how console is. Sometimes console does like to nerf a few things before they bring it to the game. Like they did with the BZ 176, which honestly, I think the BZ 176 plays pretty well on console. It's not too overpowered and it's not too underpowered. So, in my opinion, that tier 8 premium doesn't feel that toxic. But your difference may differ about that. But I'd like to know what you guys think about these. Are you going to enjoy these vehicles? Are you going to play through these vehicles through the new Chinese heavy tank line? Or are you just going to ignore them and stuff like that? Are you going to enjoy destroying them when you do see them? Let me know down below in the comments. And are you going to play through this line or are you not going to play through this line? Let me know in the comments down below. And like I said, if you do want to check this out, I'll leave a link down below so that way you guys can go ahead and check this out for yourself without my commentary. But that's going to be it for this video there, guys. I hope you guys really did enjoy this one. If you guys did, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you guys want to, and like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.